It's time to meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'5" guard, number 6, Alex Caruso. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. And small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Fans, your Chicago Bulls.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score. So I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bagley is out there with Diallo, and it's Duren in at the center. And for the Bulls, we've got Lonzo Ball. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's LaVine at the 3 spot. And it's the Pistons to start out. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Diallo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Outside, Ball. Dishes it to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And he knocks down the first one. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. Chicago grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls ahead. They're up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Levine. Misses the layup. Diallo with it. Williams picks him up. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. And here are the Pistons now. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
Here's DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The guys for the Bulls, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there. Kenny, can you help about that?
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Make some noise, fans, for the
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. Levine inside the 3-point line. They get the rebound. Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Some changes for Chicago. Jones checked in for Vucevic, and it's Green in for Levine. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hayes, he's checked in for Cunningham. On defense, Detroit. They trail by 6.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Chicago leading by 6.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Ivy. High post Bagley. The pass to Diallo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 8-point game. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Alex Caruso out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls. Those were your Bulls kids.
During the pass to Stewart. Burks kicks to Cunningham. And the officials will call the illegal spin right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Detroit, Bagley, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Alec Burks. And Ivy subbed in for Hampton. And it's Detroit's ball. Trailing here by 8. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons. And so here is Chicago. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Here's ball. So the Bulls win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.